Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this and what time it is, where you're watching this. Welcome to another episode of Wednesday Afternoon Live, episode 144, with me, your boy, SaleenDriver. That's right. Let's fix that. Fix that. One more thing. Yes, good. Matt Dumit's here. CJ's here. Jay Shipes was here. Sorry, Jay, you got that one wrong. I passed midlife crisis years ago. Long time ago. But this is Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, SaleenDriver. The longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream on YouTube that I know of. This is the show about nothing in particular, because I have to say in particular, or else I infringe on the copyright of another YouTuber, which has a bigger channel than I do. So don't want to upset the boy. Yeah, let's see. That's good to know. Okay. What's up, Brad? How you doing, man? So, this is my first live stream after the Slob softball game. And I went. Had a great time. Want to say thank you to Slim Shady Canes is here and Mr. Sancho is here. Want to say a specific thank you to, well, first of all, to Coke Zero for tasting so damn good. Not sponsored. Well, I wish they would. Gotta throw a big shout out to Raj, old Jesse, for opening his home up to all us slobs, and to his better half, Crystal, and to their lovely children for hosting all of us and feeding us on Friday night. And thanks to Uncle Lou for the sandwiches on Saturday night. It was a great time. I had a great time. Congratulations to the Baba Ganoush Bandits. That would be also known as Team Raj. And it was a close game for a while. I know BVD is making some videos that includes the highlights of the game itself. And I think Pigskin Pete live streamed the game. It was a close game for about 2/3 of the game. And then Team Raj just blew it open in the last couple of innings and pulled away to a big double digits score. I think it was 17-8, 17-9, something like that. It was a blowout. It was a football score. It was a big blowout. 18-9, says CJ. Thank you. Not a hell of a lot of trash talking or anything like that before, during, or after. You had the usual suspects with this and that. Battle Angel's here. And she says, what? She says, stopping by to say hi, waiting to tour the Coca-Cola Museum. Hey, that's cool. So you must be in Atlanta. Tell them I said hi. But yeah, I haven't been to the Coca-Cola Museum in a long time. But it was a lot of fun. The best part was at the end where they had, I don't know if they still do this, but they had Coca-Cola products on in fountain. You could tap them. Or what's that thing where you pour yourself fountain drinks of Coca-Cola products that are all over the world. And I remember trying one that had kind of an unusual name. I couldn't remember the name now if I tried. But man, it was something that's very popular over in Europe. And damn, that was bitter. I mean, you get a cup of something cold and bubbly and that kind of thing, and you expect a soda. And I took a sip of that, and it was all I could do not to spit it out because that would be rude. But it was terrible. But Shipe said, BBD video would have been better if just not pointing at the bathrooms. Okay. Well, you can take that up with BBD. And the ghost of Haas, which would probably actually be Haas, which doesn't always appear on my channel, but I got nothing against Haas. I know some people don't like him, but I got nothing against Haas, so I'll leave him alone. The video BBD did is 50 minutes of smoking and complaining. Well, when you're old and you've had 20 surgeries in the past year and a half or 2 years, and you lost one leg, and you're now restricted to basically wheelchair status, I think you earned the right to complain a little bit, sir. So, and what you did with this comment was complain about somebody complaining. So, yeah. Unk's troll account, well, probably is. I mean, we don't speak of that person on my channel, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it is one way of looking at it, Ghost. You complained about somebody complaining, so that makes you a little bit of a hypocrite, little bit. But, it is what it is. I mean, you can't point this out without complaining about it. So I understand what you're trying to say here, but, BVD is BVD, and, you didn't have to watch the video. No, I'm not quite that old, Mr. Shipes, but I am old. Hoghead is here. Howdy. And I will save Hoghead the trouble of pointing out that while he is reputed to be the person who did a lot or all of the cooking at the Slob softball game, it was actually Sir Uga and not Hoghead. So, okay, that's fair. It was more of an observation. Okay, if you want, okay. It's a good point. It's a fair point. But I had a blast. I got to meet people I hadn't met in person in other venues like the Slob Olympics #1, and got to see people I hadn't seen in a while. It was always nice to see Uncle Lou and Battle Angel. Not only had I seen Uncle Lou at his house before, but at the Slob Olympics and at my house, and that's when I first got to meet the lovely and gracious angel that battles. So that was nice. LC is here. My very favorite Aussie. Hello, my dear. Happy sack. Okay, well, I can think of many ways to make my sack happy, but thank you. It was great to see BVD again. When honestly, I was worried there for a little while that I would never see BVD again. It was great to see D4 again. It was great to see Big Dog Brett, and got to be introduced to his lovely daughter. I don't know how he has a daughter that nice and that pretty and not have gray hair yet, but good on you, sir. It was great to see Traction Jackson and Friction Vixen. You know, when I did my live stream on the highway on the drive back home, I forgot to mention that had seen Friction and Traction, and it was great to see them both. And I fixed Friction Vixen's watch for her to make it work the way she wanted to. I got to meet, for the first time, I got to meet Tiger Baskins, who won a watch. I got to meet Traveling Fools and his lovely wife, although I think I might have met them at the first Slav Olympics, but I can't remember. I got to meet Twisted Rooster and his lovely wife and their grandson. I got to see but not meet Crimson Brave, who pretty much avoided several people, but I don't know why he avoided me. I'm not a big fan of him, but I don't have beef with him either. See, I got to meet Mrs. Pete. Had met Pigskin Pete. No, I actually met Mrs. Pete. So I got to see her again. I saw them both at the first Slav Olympics. She is a very, very nice lady, and incredibly tolerant. And of course, the best thing for me, because I wanted to meet this lady for a while, for no other reason that I've been friends with her online for a while, and I just wanted to meet her in person, and that was Tiger Cat. First she was coming, then she wasn't, then she was, then she wasn't, and then on Saturday, Battle Angel told me that Tiger Cat showed up at 1 a.m. on Saturday. Completely unexpected, because I was under the impression that she wasn't going to show up. And it was very nice to meet her and hang out with her. It was great to meet P Digits. That was very nice too. And great to finally meet Jay Shipes. And the funny part about meeting Jay Shipes is I thought he was a kid. I thought he was a 20-something. He's not my age, but he's, like nearly Lou's age, I think. Slim Shady, it was great to see Slim Shady again, and meet his kids, including his cute little newborn, and his wife. It's great to see and meet all these folks. It really was. Albert Sancho, yes, it was in Athens. Libby, I don't understand that comment at all. Hoghead. We may be the only people in the stream that can remember cigarette commercials on TV. This is true. I do remember cigarette commercials in the very early part of my life. You could actually advertise cigarettes in all forms of media, and there were also those wonderful cigarette machines all over the place. That's all gone. NASCAR question. What was your take on the move Hamlin put on Larson? Dirty or racing? Racing. Rubbin's racing, man. Rubbin is racing. I mean, this is not F1. This is not IndyCar. This is not those candy-ass open wheels. You have fenders on your NASCAR race car for a reason. Use them. Lay the chrome horn to them. Lay the fender to them. You know what they call second place in auto racing? First loser. Absolutely. Rubbin is racing. That was a good, hard racing move. I have no problem with it. I've seen my boy Kyle Busch lay the sheet metal to another driver to move him out of the way plenty of times. And I'm no Denny Hamlin fan. I'm not. Yeah, I like Carl Larson a little bit, but I'm no big fan of his. My boy is Kyle Busch, and I've seen Kyle Busch move plenty of people out of the way, and it was perfectly executed racing move to me. You are paid to take the checkered flag. That's it. Crimson Brave just stands by himself and doesn't talk to anyone. I don't even think he ate anything. I don't even know why he showed up. I really don't. I also understand Maddie Sims was there, but I don't know what Maddie Sims looks like, so I couldn't. Yeah, I really want to meet you too, Jay. Of course. And, yeah, simped out. Shut up. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I thought you were in your like 20s or 30s or something like that. I don't know why. But stop scaring the children. I don't scare children. I love children. Vic Tubes here. Raj. Nature Boy. It was good to meet the Nature Boy. He actually looks like the Nature Boy. He's got the same color hair. Unfortunately, I understand Nature Boy had to leave suddenly because his son took to ill. And on another stream, I found out that I asked Nature how his kid was, and he said better. So hopefully he's even better now. And sorry he didn't see you on Saturday, sir, but it was good to meet you anyway. Yep, Atlanta traffic is pretty bad. I didn't have to go through Atlanta traffic. I did have to go through Tampa and Macon, which was bad enough. I'll drop the link when I feel like dropping the link. Daft. No, I'm not allowed to say that word in public, so shut up. Baylor Man is here, reminding us all that 31 days until the season starts. Yeah, I wish I was looking forward to it, but and Vic is true. If you ain't first, you're last. That is the credo of racing. Steve Pearson's here. Good to see you. Uncle Lou's here. Say Maddie Sims looks like a coffee table. That can't be a good thing. Well, and thank you, Nate. Oh, wait. Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. Well, not everyone can be a national champion. It's only one of those, and everyone else is playing catch up right now. So it is what it is. But there's always Harvard. But we'll see what my Gators manage to try and pull off this year. One of the hardest schedules in the country, and not a lot of Jimmies and Joes to execute it. So, what are you gonna do? You line up and play the games they put in front of you, and see what you do at the end of the year. That's a good point. Tennessee isn't playing catch up; they're playing mustard. Well, yeah, but I mean, they beat Florida and they beat Alabama, so you can't refer to the mustard thing anymore. I thought that was the rule. And Florida is going to be forever cursed by the shoe incident until they beat LSU, which probably isn't going to be this year. But I thought that was the rule. Florida gets cursed with the shoe thing. Tennessee gets cursed with the mustard thing until they beat one of their big rivals. So I don't know. Shoe of F. No, that though, very good. Very good. Golf clap. Very good. Hoagie's here. Good to see Hoagie. And all right, I will have sympathy on the Aussie, and I will drop the link so that she can come in here and screech. Friction Vixen is here. Good to see you, my dear. And I also brought watch strap and adapters for her G-Shock, so she can make it better. So hopefully she can work with that. Oh, and so where else was I going? Oh, and yeah, I know there was a couple. There was a Friday night poker game and a Saturday night poker game at Roger's house. I didn't find out who cleaned who out in those games, but maybe somebody could enlighten me on that. Oh, good. So you managed to. So you managed to put so you managed to put it together. So you're happy. Okay, that's good. That's good. Oh, I hear thunder. Oh boy. Yeah. Well, it's 3:20. So about 3:30 to 4 o'clock during the summer here, you usually get the pop-up thunderstorms. So that happens. Oops, I screwed my screen up. Hang on. Oh, there you go. I fixed it. So I dropped the link and LC doesn't come in. Terrific. Silly person. And I got to see Mike Vick again. Always good to see Mike Vick. So shout out to Mr. Vick. He and BVD did not get to do the electric wheelchair drag race that they wanted to do or something like that. But I guess it was Big Dog Brett brought this loudspeaker microphone rig with him, and BVD kind of commandeered it after he wheeled himself down to where it was. I thought he was going to roll his chair over. Pardon me, Raj. It did I guess color commentary or whatever for the game. I thought that was a lot of fun. I'm assuming that's the Aussie.
No, you upset Scott.
How did I upset Scott?
Well, you said I was your favorite, and he's like, "What about me?"
Oh, well, you're 1A and he's 1B.
Oh, no, he's not going to be happy with that.
Okay, I'll make him 1A and you 1B.
Yeah, like that's fine.
Okay,
It's totally fine.
Thank you. So how are you?
Just waking up.
What time is it there?
It's 5:20 in the morning.
Oh, and by the way, it's Thursday morning for you.
Yep.
What's up, Slim?
I think they should invade Sarasota, Florida.
I agree.
Who should invade?
Well, you're on here starting an international incident. They should invade.
Oh, well, Libby and Scott don't have a navy, so they can't invade.
What do you mean? We have a fucking navy?
No, you don't have a navy. Your country does.
Us personally, we don't.
No, so how are you going to invade Sarasota?
Just fucking driving there.
How are you going to get across the Pacific?
Can't
drive. Oh, maybe you could take. Maybe you could take Joe Biden. Well, Joe Biden says they're going to build a railroad across the Pacific. Maybe you can wait for that.
Well, I was just about to say, like, I could fly across on your inflated ego.
Oh, okay. Uncle Lou, no, Libby is not an Aborigine.
No, I'm not indigenous.
She's whiter than you are.
Yeah, I'm very, very Anglo-Saxon.
She's very Anglo-Saxon. And
They have pygmies in Australia.
yeah,
No, they
CJ
don't.
wants,
Oh, yes, they do.
CJ wants to know where you live. She lives in Australia on the east coast, but not Sydney. She hates Sydney. She
I
will not live
fucking
in
hate Sydney. Fuck Sydney.
Let's
I
see.
know a guy named Sydney. Fuck him too.
Uncle Lou says Vegemite is disgusting. Elsie actually agrees with you.
I agree. I don't eat Vegemite.
No.
Apparently, I did when I was a child, but I can't remember it.
And he wants to. He wants to know if you have a boomerang.
I can't touch boomerangs. That's men's business.
Oh. Uncle Lou's going to pull out all the Aussie, stereotypes and throw them at you.
Heard about drop bears? Let's tell him about drop bears.
I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, honey, hop up on the thing and tell him about drop bears. Drop bears are like koalas, right? But you walk underneath the trees.
Hello. If you're driving and listening, please be careful and don't comment too much.
They're koalas, well, kind of koalas, but if you walk underneath them, they'll drop out of the trees and attack you.
What is this? Didgeridoo?
Didgeridoo.
I don't know what that is.
That's the instrument that fellas play.
Oh. She is not in Perth. Perth, if I remember correctly, is on the west side of Australia. She is on the east side. Dolomite was a funny movie. I don't know what Dolomite is.
Oh, Dolomites! I remember Dolomites, man. They don't have Dolomites anymore, which makes me sad.
Well, Dolomite is a car, as far as I know. So, Uncle Lou wants to know, how does she keep from falling into the sky? Well, it's called gravity.
No, it's called flat Earth, and Australia doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, dude. You've been watching too much Chuck Chases the Facts.
No, I've just been fucking, just
He's
been
one
around.
of your countrymen. Wilkie's here. Good to see
No,
Wilkie.
he's not.
I thought Chuck Chases the Facts was from Australia.
Chuck's from England. How can you fucking not tell the difference between an English and an Australian accent?
Because I'm a dumb American.
Well, I'm not going to fucking disagree with that statement, but
I don't like that stereotypical statement. I'm very smart for an American.
Whenever I see her on video, when she turns her camera on, she is right side up. So.
Or am I?
Brad Pitt wants to know if she goes walkabout. No, she's not a walking person.
Yes, I am, but I don't go walkabout. That'd be fun.
She drives a funny little car though.
Yeah, and I'd race your shitty little car and I'd win.
Only if you shoved a rocket up your ass.
Well,
Dr. Bob's Nightmare thinks you're in Adelaide.
Oh, don't insult me like that.
She is not in Adelaide.
I am not from South Australia.
She's on the east part of Australia. Sydney, but not Sydney. She's more closer. Aren't you more closer to the nation's capital?
What, Canberra?
Yeah.
No, that's
north of you.
No, that's south of me.
I mean, you're north of Canberra. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm trying to picture the map in my head and where you showed me on.
You suck at this. Stop doing it.
Oh yeah, well, I'm old. I forget things.
I think you forgot things before you got old.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, see?
Mm-hmm.
It's the story of your life.
I know. What are you doing awake at 5:30 in the morning?
I'm getting ready for my day.
She's here just to torment you.
Yeah, that's it. I put in a reminder so I'd get a alert when this went live, so I could come up.
The problem is, Slim, she's been trying to torment me for years, and it's
I
not
successfully torment you. What are you talking? Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Well, if you tormented me, I wouldn't let you in the stream. I wouldn't answer your messenger calls.
You don't fucking answer any of them.
The last 2 times you called me, I was eating dinner, for God's sake. What do you want?
That's not mine. It's like a you problem. I'm sorry. I thought you were perfect and you can do everything. Can't you multitask?
I can, but that's rude to my mother.
You can't do like a normal person and call somebody back?
No, he can't. He's a snob.
No, I can, but then by the
I
time
get that. Most Yankees are.
But by the time I would call her back, she would be asleep. Because she's 14, 15 hours ahead of me. Right now it's 5:30 in the morning over there. So
sounds like a really good excuse not to even make the effort.
Yeah, it is. Just saying.
It's a piss poor excuse to not even make the effort.
I'm the king of poor excuses.
I don't doubt that.
I make poor choices in my life, and I make poor excuses.
Well, that's kind of obvious.
Oh, thank you. I made a good choice in watches today, though. I love this one.
I honestly can't tell the difference between that watch and any other watch you've shown me.
Well, that's okay. I can.
They all look the fucking same. They're all round. They all go around your wrist. They all tell time.
This one was my dad's favorite.
So it's sentimental, righto.
It's very sentimental. I'm never getting rid of this one. Unless I'm starving, I will not get rid of it.
Whenever my dad shows up with that gallon of milk, I'll tell you what his favorite watch is.
Oh God, I'm so Dr. Bob. Oh, by the way, Dr. Bob is one of my watch people. Fedora agent as a high beat King Seiko wants to show me what kind of offer should I make. Oh God, King Seikos are kind of rare. I don't know. I haven't looked at a King Seiko in forever. Do you know which model it was? Or anything like that? Because you could probably find that on Chrono 24 would be a good place to find comps. I use Chrono 24 like crazy to find comps, and it never lets me down. And I don't know what this means. What does this mean? Slim and Elsie just proved my point, what I said about Saleen last week. What did he say?
That you were a tool. No, I don't know.
K-Dog's here. It was good to see K-Dog again. And, of course, he had his Coke Zero with him, as I expected.
That's something else the fuck wrong with you. Who the hell drinks Coke fucking Zero other than you two nincompoops?
I drink Coke Zero.
It's disgusting. Any soda with the word zero after it is fucking disgusting.
I've from years of smoking cigarettes, my fucking taste buds are ruined anyway. So
yeah, well, I'll smoke
Little
that.
Friction wants me to buy her a new watch. Friction, I'd be happy to help you with that. I will. If you want, I'll hit you up on Messenger later this evening after I get home from dinner, and
slide
we can
into
chat
her
about it. Slide into her DMs and pray that Traction Jackson doesn't come and kill me. because he can
Well,
he's faster than me and he can gut a deer.
Yeah, but I'm fairly certain your car can outrun a fucking wheelchair.
Hang on.
I gotta get in the car first.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You can run him down before he even got him.
Nature Boy is in the thralls of a G-Shock addiction. I cannot blame you there, sir. I've had my share of G-Shocks. I love them. They're great. I don't have any right now, but I seen one or two that I'd like to pick up myself.
See, I'm not a fan of those square ones that you like.
Big Dog Brett. Good afternoon to the voice. Good to see you again, by the way, this weekend, sir. It was very good to see you again. And again, my compliments to you on raising a very well-mannered and lovely young lady. Good luck with her. She is a good kid. She is a good kid. Well-mannered, well-spoken. What?
Did she tell you to go away because you smell?
No.
She's not a good kid.
Just because you do that to everyone that crosses your path doesn't mean that everybody does that.
Don't do that to everyone. It's only special people like you.
Oh, okay. Saleen just proving that you're always grumpy and miserable. What's your point, sir?
His point is, go get fucking laid, crusty bastard.
All right, well, no.
He doesn't even have to do that. My God, how many fucking different kinds of sex toys are there out there now? Like, Christ.
Oh, that's gross.
What?
Well, we were talking about it last week. I really do need to send him that AI doll.
Yeah, blow up doll.
But see, then he'll be on here talking about how the plastic bitch won't keep her mouth shut.
Right.
You'll find something to complain about that.
Hey, didn't you hear what Tiger Cat said the other day where she saw me and I wasn't complaining and I looked happy and everything? I wasn't complaining and I looked happy at the softball.
Did someone take photos of this event?
There's video of me even taking a shot.
Oh, my brain thought you said shit.
No, I do that in private.
I was like, why the fuck are you doing? Why do you film that? Anyway.
Now, I don't know if you've been privy to this yet, but you have to be careful because he has been known to stand up on stream with no pants on.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Only one. I have pants on today.
That's
I'm not sure if I believe you.
What is he said? Ah!
Pants. See?
It's hideous.
Pants. Fuck you.
No, him walking away in his tidy whities was hideous.
I don't have tidy whities.
Tidy whities.
Raining. Oh boy.
And they had little watches on them. They were so cute.
Yeah, but they were Rolex watches. I have class, sir.
Oh,
Should have
that's
bought
fantastic.
I'm gonna send you a pair of underwear with some Hublot watches on them.
I love that. You put return to sender on blow-up dolls to avoid cleaning them. Absolutely.
That's actually not a bad idea.
I didn't think of that, but now that he brought it up.
Well, that's, geez. 1 month he buys 6 G-Shocks. That's how that makes me look kind of sad, really.
What do you mean look sad? We've been knowing you were sad.
I don't understand this. Watch out for free-range matzo balls? What? Miss Taylor, do us all a favor. Put the crack pipe down and back away.
No.
And you're welcome, sir. Anyway.
He did complain that we didn't have any hummus at the event.
Oh, why does that not surprise me?
Any what?
Any hummus?
Hummus.
Hummus?
Yes.
It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I'll eat it.
Bullshit.
Hummus is not my favorite thing. It's kind of
You literally fall into every other stereotype you could possibly fall into. So you fall into that one as well.
no, actually, I don't. But I do like matzo balls. Just saying.
Would you be terribly upset if I sent you an FSU yarmulke?
Yes, I'd have to burn that one. I'd have to burn that one and make a video of it.
If you ever burn a gift I send you, I'll come and slash the tires on your car.
Oh, game on, I guess. Virgin Vixen likes hummus. Hummus is basically ground up chickpeas with some or a lot of spices.
And Saleen
good.
likes to stick his dick in it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't say no, so.
Raj.
You didn't.
How do you do matzo ball soup? One big one or smaller ones? Usually. I know some people like to put only one or two really big ones about the size of a baseball, and I like the smaller ones. So they're fine.
That's what she said.
Yeah, hummus is chickpeas blended into a dip with herbs and spices. Yeah. Is it comparable to anything? What is
Saleen adds his own blend of herbs and spices to it.
Yeah, that's true. There's lots of a little extra protein in it. Hummus sort of looks like peanut butter, but it doesn't taste like peanut butter. I like hummus. I just don't eat it very often. I know my daughter Alex likes hummus. She does. Oh, by the way, Liv, Alex told me to tell you hello.
Oh, hello.
Well, she's not here. I mean, she's in Tampa.
Oh, what? Can you not text her?
Yes, I can text her.
Well, text her and say that I said hello back.
Okay.
Wait a minute. You know how to text?
Oh, yeah. She's at work right now, so she probably won't respond to that for a little while.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you. Because I know that you'd forget to actually say that.
I just did.
No.
I mean, it legit took him like 45 minutes to figure out how to send me a picture through a text message.
No, it's not true. This is a lie.
How many times did you have to try and resend it?
Only because I had a shitty internet connection. Did I feel sorry for Team? I'll call them Team Fools because that's what. When it got out of hand, no.
No. You don't feel sorry for team. You don't feel sorry for a team when the other team cheated.
Oh, you're talking about Ryan?
Oh, way beyond that. There's so many illegal infractions in that game. Retainers have been paid for litigation forthcoming.
Give me one example that's not named Ryan.
Illegal softballs were used.
Oh, I didn't know that. They were using those green ones the whole time.
Yeah, that white one kept getting thrown in there, and it was not the right size, was not the right weight. It was a dead ball, and it took away 2 home runs off the board for us. because it got pitched to Colby and his dad.
Here comes Nate the Great, who's late.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
You're
that.
late, Nate.
Yeah, no, I apologize for being late, but it is what it is.
So Jay Shipe says the difference between a chickpea and a garbanzo bean is no man pays for garbanzo beans on chest.
I don't know what it means.
Well, I know we don't kink shame on the SaleenDriver channel, but damn, son.
Well, I mean,
I do not think there
we
were any
can't kink
corked
shame
balls
out of
or bats.
necessity.
I don't think there were any corked balls or bats. I know the bats weren't corked because they were all aluminum. Hoagie, when you have matzo ball soup, do you add chicken or beef? Matzo ball soup is chicken, sir.
If you notice, they were all using the same bat, and it turns out that bat had been hollowed out and filled with bouncy balls.
Slim is the Ohio State fan of softball players. Excuses every time. He's humiliated and can't face reality. Okay. Shots fired.
Not really. Not when literally half your score came from one person.
Detail, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. The reason Team Fools lost is because they have a lot of players like Slim who aren't any good. Oh boy.
I had a whole lot less errors than Pete did. Now, I do find it a little interesting that me and Fools specifically were told Friday night that, oh, no, we're wrapping up. Everything's shutting down. Y'all don't bother coming over here. And Pete was surrounded by Team Raj people for the rest of the night over there. And then Pete has all these comical errors come game day.
That's a conspiracy theory.
So I'm just saying, it seems a little suspicious.
I have to agree, but I wasn't there though.
Twisted Rooster pipes in. Tiger Baskin's home run. He hit a women's ball out. Stop crying, Slim.
No, he didn't. That women's ball got thrown out before he was at bat. And then somehow found its way back into the game again when Colby was at bat.
Well, I mean, that's nice to say about Slim Shady, Atypical Gump, but, hey, this is my show. Come on. A compliment one time for the host. Come on.
Yeah.
Blame Pete?
Oh,
I just did. Now, I'm also going to blame Rooster because, Jesus Christ, that's probably some of the shittiest pitching I've ever seen.
I think he did that on purpose.
Oh, mercy.
Well, I mean, I'm not a psychic, so I can't speak to intent. So I'm just going to go with he's terrible. But I mean, you could be right, Nate. I mean, he is a South Carolina fan.
Yeah.
That would be par for the course.
Women's ball is the reason Slim couldn't get a hit. Question.
I literally got a hit every time I was at bat.
Wait, what are we talking about? Listening.
We're talking about the slob softball game that happened last Saturday. There's video on a couple of channels, not mine, but a couple of channels that.
I mean, I'll take that out of Lou. That kind of spreading of mis and disinformation is very liberal of you, sir.
I mean, he is liberal.
That's the point.
I know.
Yes. But that's okay.
No, it's okay. I was nothing.
Hitting the ball isn't getting a hit.
But what?
Well, okay, I didn't hit a home run. Let's see. I got on base every time but once. And I still got a hit. The one time, I think it was my last at bat, I got thrown out at first.
Yeah.
Not to and I almost forgot. Now this I do think was intentional. Rooster tried his best to hit me with a pitch too, and that just wasn't right.
Damn.
Oh boy. Rooster says, I pitched the ball. I think I would know what ball he hit. Oh boy.
Yeah, you'll also cover for your team.
It's all these slob events. There's always controversy.
I'm just having fun. I am. See, they're all easily triggered. Every one of them, like a bunch of lefties. The snowflakes are melting.
I don't think Uncle Lou announced his retirement. I'm not sure about that.
No.
He did briefly mention the possibility at lunch, but I didn't think he was serious. So
I think he was kidding.
Yeah. Team
no,
Raj, Middle Tennessee State.
I think he said something on like a morning show. It might have been that Tuesday or Thursday. But no, we were already talking about next year's game.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be a game next year.
Now, who said something about Middle Tennessee State?
Luke, I'll put it back up. Hang on. Team Rod equals Middle Tennessee State. Team Dummies. Team Fools.
I'm not going to take that from a man whose team can't beat Holy Cross.
Damn.
They're also winless against Texas Tech and TCU.
Oh,
not TCU, but oh God, what was that? It was Texas.
Christian?
No, that's TCU.
Oh.
And I was looking at something the other day, and it came up. There's like two teams in Texas that they're winless against.
Texas Tech. There's SMU. I don't know. I was in Texas though. I don't know. There's a lot of Texas teams.
I don't even know where Holy Cross is.
I think that's in the Midwest somewhere, or the New England.
Is it in Utah? That'd be funny.
Wait, we should look this up. But ain't go time.
Oh, that's funny. Did he kick himself from his own stream?
Well, welcome to the new and improved Wednesday afternoon stream.
Holy shit! He just kicked himself.
Oh, he said he just texted me, said he lost power.
Oh,
He just had a little pop-up shower and knocked out his power.
that sucks.
Well, now that we have control of the show, let's see how quickly we can sink this ship.
Yeah, let's burn it down.
I could sink it down by, talking about something, but quickly.
Oh, we thought we'd lost you too.
Nate, behave yourself. Well, see, that was nice of Atypical Gump, trying to make him feel better. This ship hasn't sunk yet. We haven't even made it out to left field yet, Michael.
I mean, it's only 2 wins, so I don't know if that's a sunk ship or anything, but
that's not even what we're talking about, Nate.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Now that is a good question. If he lost power, does that mean that we could just keep the show going forever?
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, we can't control it.
I mean, at some point, I'm going to turn this into a sleep stream. I mean, I'm just saying.
I mean,
He just comes back and his channel's struck down because of something that's happened on the stream while he's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, I would pay to see a video reaction to that.
Oh, he would be raging. Throwing
Actually,
stuff
you know
around.
what? You know what, Twisted Rooster? He kind of slacked off on that. I was a little disappointed. I figured I'd get a whole lot more trash talk out of Lou during that game, but there was a little bit at the beginning, but I guess he figured it wasn't working and it just trailed off.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun.
So, Nate, what have you done productive with your day?
Nothing at all. There you go.
Have you not found a job yet?
Actually, wait. That and on that note, yes, I have found a job yet, but I submitted an application. Well, a electronic one. Not these days.
Where?
I know. Well, it's a retirement community. It's basically a, like I said, like a retirement home for elderly.
Is it the same one you were interning at?
No, that was a hospital.
Oh, okay.
Now there was elderly there, but that hospital is more of a rehab. But this one is basically like a home for elderly, and I'm gonna be in the kitchen more, I think, but I'm not too sure what my current position of a job I am, because they haven't told me yet.
They're gonna have you peeling potatoes, Private Pile.
Probably, or I might be a waiter. I don't know. That's my guess.
Well, I don't think they have waiters.
As long as it's not wiping people's asses.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with that? Somebody's got to do it. I mean, if I can't do it for myself, I'm gonna need somebody to do it for me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I
mean, unless your solution is just if you get to the point where you can't wipe your own ass, well, it's just time for you to go.
Yeah.
Nah, I thought you could just
There we go.
clean yourself with a rag on a stick.
There you go.
I lost power.
Damn it.
Oh.
To wait for everything to restart.
We were hoping to get your channel struck down.
Oh.
No, the stream was still going, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We were gonna veer this train off into left field.
Atypical Gum hit me with a $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. He says, "We cool now." Much appreciated, sir. All right.
Now give me some of that $20.
I mean, considering, I guess, since based off of his last comment, don't you think I should get a percentage of that?
No.
Oh.
Well, that's not
nice.
very democratic of you.
I'm not a Democrat.
But apparently you live in a democracy.
No, I live in a constitutional republic.
That's not what I was told.
Well, then you were told wrong, sir. Let me reset everything here. Fuck!
I'm keeping out of that. I'm keeping out of the conversation.
Yeah, because you're not conservative. What I missed?
Well, it's probably not best not to go there anyway, because Australian politics is fucked.
I'm going to agree with that.
Yeah.
There it is. I don't know what that means. I don't know. Anyway, that was inconvenient.
Saleen and his first world problems.
Oh, God, he bitches.
You know what? Go away. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Now you really ought to invade.
Hey, my stream. I can do what I want.
Just round up all the Aborigines and get them to invade Sarasota, Florida.
No, I would never
don't
ever
want
trouble them with my problems.
They don't want to come here.
I'll just fucking rock up there and do it myself. I'll just rock up to Saleen's house and just,
You
be a
can't
pest.
do that. You don't drive on the right side of the road. You'll get killed.
I can fucking learn. What better way to fucking learn than have it be a necessity?
Hey, I've driven a right-hand drive vehicle over here. It can't be that hard to figure out.
I got my clearance back so I can drive again. Are you scared?
Yep. And I'm not even in the same country.
The first place I went to last night, I went through the Macca's drive-thru and got a sundae. You don't understand what I said.
If you're ever here, go down to Louisiana. You can go through a drive-thru and get a margarita.
That's insane.
It really is.
Hey, Dr.
That's
Bob,
great.
you need to get out of Californication. You need to get out of there, man.
Well, they were doing that like back in 2020, like that. Like you could go, you could still order food from restaurants and stuff, but you'd have to go pick it up.
Yeah,
and you could order like margaritas and shit too. And I'm like, really? Are we really gonna start promoting and drinking and driving like that?
Well, I mean, shit, isn't it? There's
Louisiana. I mean, that's Louisiana. What do you expect?
Well, they were doing
What's
that.
that supposed to
I was saying
fucking
they were
mean?
doing that back in 2020, like everywhere.
You've never been to Louisiana, Libby?
Yeah, you live in a state that looks like the country's penis.
That's kind of what
You're the
Florida
last
is.
person.
It's the pecker hanging off the front.
Yep.
Yep, but it's a free pecker.
A free
Yeah.
pecker.
I mean, I'll give you that.
We are the free state of Florida, and we have Florida man to defend us.
Florida
Nope.
man.
No, nobody wants to fuck with Florida man.
Nope. Meth is a hell of a drug.
See, I'm not allowed out there with Dr. Bob. I'm not allowed. I own too many guns. They just like, no, you can't come.
Yeah, I think we have places like that here where they're like drive-through liquor stores.
Well, yes, a
I don't know
drive-through
if
liquor store is one thing. A drive-through that hands you a margarita or a daiquiri in a cup is another.
Dude, having drive-through fucking everywhere blows my mind.
Yeah, Jay, that stuff's nuts.
Did I ever show you the lyrebird, Saleen?
A what?
A lyrebird.
A lyrebird?
No, I don't think I've seen one of those.
A lyrebird is they can mimic anything they hear. And
Like a parrot?
they have these really yeah. And they have these really pretty tails. They kind of look like a peacock, but they're grey. And there was one at the zoo in, I think it was Adelaide, and he had to get taken off display because he was near a construction site and he started mimicking all of the construction noises, including people swearing. They had to take him off display until they were finished.
That's funny.
And I have friends local to me that have a parrot that is very much like that. Also, the meanest son of a bitch pet you ever want. I mean, that is an attack parrot.
it attacks you
whatever
because
they
it doesn't like you.
It doesn't like anybody. Whenever they have guests over, they have to lock the parrot in its cage and put a cover over it and lock the room up.
That'd be a dead fucking bird.
If I was a pet parrot, I'd probably attack you too if you showed up at my house.
Oh, that's all right.
Just saying. Like, I'm pretty sure if you showed up, my ferrets would attack you.
Yeah, but ferrets, what do they do? Bite your ankles? I mean, you know.
They can climb up your pants.
This is not something that is desirable, or
What?
don't want that to happen. Friction Vixen says they had drive-through liquor stores off of I-65.
Well, the only problem with that statement that she made is I-65 doesn't go through Arkansas or Missouri.
Maybe it was a different interstate.
We
We have Clint Eastwood.
Here we go.
So it was obviously a troll account, since I'm pretty sure Clint Eastwood is not a Georgia fan.
No, that Clint Eastwood account's been around forever.
Oh.
Dude, I'd punch Mark Zuckerberg so hard his fake human mask would fall off, and you'd see him for the lizard person that he really is.
Can you just give him a proper haircut? Like, can you just get rid of that dorky fringe thing he has?
No, because you can't cure ugly.
Dude,
This is for Elsie. Ferret, I ran right up my pant leg.
I'm only half joking with Zuckerberg. I'm not entirely convinced that he is a human being from this planet.
Well, between him and Bill Gates, you know.
No, Bill Gates is just a weirdo. Yeah, Bill Gates is from here, but I mean, Zuckerberg he looks like one of the people that would be on screen in the background of a Men in Black movie.
What is going on with my connection here?
Don't know.
What do you mean?
Fucking Florida man connection. That's what happens when the repairman wears jorts.
Ain't anybody wearing jorts around here in a while. At least not since John Cena moved away from Tampa.
Oh God.
Friction is throwing down the gauntlet. She says I-65 runs through Branson, Missouri, south into the little town of Harrison, Arkansas.
No, Interstate 65 runs through Louisville, Nashville. What is that north? Runs through Birmingham, Montgomery.
Well, let's look it up. Hang on.
Now there may be a Highway 65. You don't argue with a truck driver about such things.
Am I misspelling Branson?
Yes.
Just pull up a map. It'd be a whole lot easier.
Oh, no, it's just... Okay.
Yeah, Branson's pretty cool. Town.
I've never been to Branson.
It's my internet connection is so shitty. That's what it's lagging.
Now, I-55 runs through Arkansas and Missouri.
Maybe she got confused. But yeah, Slim, Branson's a cool little town. It's basically like Pigeon Forge, basically.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I've heard of it. I haven't been.
Well, I meant like the look of it, but yeah. Yeah. And it's by a big lake called Table Rock Lake, which is a big ass lake.
Yeah, I know Table Rock Lake.
Yeah.
Branson, Missouri, Highway 65. Yep, Highway 65, not Interstate 65. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a U.S. highway. It's not interstate.
Okay.
Nearest interstate to Branson, Missouri is what? There isn't one. Highway I-49 going north-south and 44 going east-west.
Oh, yes, odd numbers always run north-south.
Right.
Even numbers
Even
always
ones
run
go
east-west.
east-west. Yeah. And they go, and as the odd number ones go west, they get lower, and as they go east, they get higher. Anyway.
Yeah, because I'll be on I-65 here in a couple hours. The only reason I know that, I'm going to pick it up in Louisville.
Yes, you did correct yourself, Friction. Yes. Good on you. And why did my chat went away? Hang on. There it is. Jesus. My internet is all fucked up and everything is going haywire.
That's because you use a Mac.
No. This is fake news, sir.
You've claimed that several times.
Well, that's because I'm right.
No, you claim that you use all Mac products.
Yeah. Well, the computer's Mac and the phone is an Apple. Yeah, but.
Well, that's what I just said. The computer's a Mac, and you said fake news.
No, I'm saying that. Pardon me. I'm saying that the cause of my internet connection is not Mac related. It's Comcast related because Comcast sucks.
Well, no, all your problems can be traced back to a Mac.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
This is not true. Oh, wait.
Windows
Dr. Bob is giddy because Slim pronounced Louisville correctly. How many different ways are there to pronounce Louisville?
I don't know.
I only ever heard the one way, Louisville. Well, where are you? Where are you now, Slim?
Cincinnati, basically.
My sympathies.
Taking a loop around it. Well, that's not bad right now.
No, but Ohio, you know, I mean.
Well, I'm almost out. I think I'm like 5 miles.
It couldn't happen soon enough.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like going from the oven to the fire because I'm going from Ohio to Kentucky.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a good point. You empty or full?
Oh, I'm full.
What you got?
Coal tar.
Coal tar?
Yep.
Where's that going?
Back to Memphis.
Oh, your hometown. Well, not hometown, but like your house town.
They use coal tar. Oh, coal tar is used in the only thing I know coal tar is used for, I think, is paving. Asphalt. Which they're finally doing some of around here, which some of the roads around here need it a little bit. So good God. So Lou pops in, does his drive-by thing, and then leaves.
Yeah, that's about what he does. Yeah, he doesn't stick around for you to, shoot holes in all the verbal effluvia that he spews forth.
So, Nate, how come you didn't make it to the softball game?
Well, it's because if I had to pick one of the events, like softball or either the softball Olympics, so I had to pick one of those two. So I chose softball Olympics. I was also really bummed that I couldn't go to the softball game, but I mean, I was also bummed not to see you though.
Well, we'll see you in Panama City.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, you're not going to find a way out of getting there, are you, Saleen? I mean, it's like 5 minutes from your house.
No, it's more like 6 hours, but no.
It is not 6 hours from Sarasota to Panama City.
Well, hang on.
I'll look it up real quick.
Hang on.
And I'm going to tell the...
I made it from Valdosta to Tampa in less than 6 hours.
Oh, so did I.
Okay, then.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Well, I keep forgetting you are old.
Fuck you.
Damn.
According to Google Maps, Sarasota to PCB is 7 hours.
Damn.
I could do it.
Now, that's assuming that you drive the speed limit, which I don't.
You know what? I bet you're parked 5 miles under the speed limit in the left lane.
I am not, sir. This is another bit of fake news from you, sir, and I'm beginning to resent it.
How dare you besmirch my good name by insinuating that I would spew forth any form of mis or disinformation?
Well, you just did. You say I park in the left lane driving 5 miles under the speed limit when I'm in the left lane doing 15 over.
You know, if you were in front of me right now, I'd slap you with a white glove and challenge you to a duel.
And he'd puss out.
No.
Pistols at dawn, sir.
Agreed. Meet me at Walgreens.
30 paces.
Meet me at Buc-ee's.
Meet you at Buc-ee's.
Oh, I finally got to go to Buc-ee's for the first time.
Yeah, I've been a couple of times.
It's the one at Warner Robins. What a fucking zoo.
That just seems like that's just way too much for a fucking gas station. Like, they have a clothing department. They're selling grills outside. It's like, come on, man. It's a fucking gas station. That's a little too extra for me.
I just it's just too damn, it is too much going on. It's sensory fucking overload. I mean, there's gas pumps on 3 out of the 4 sides of a ridiculously large building, and then there's you know, you go inside and there's like cash registers every 10 inches, and
They got a full deli, a full bakery, a clothing department, a sporting goods section. 3 walls are covered in coolers full of drinks. It's like, boy, y'all are going for the Overachiever of the Year award.
And then the wall of jerky. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, the jerky too.
And yet I still couldn't find beef sausages in your fucking country.
Damn.
We don't eat beef sausages except in Texas.
Because you guys are missing out.
We went over this last week. Only Texas does beef sausages. Everyone else does pork.
Fuck. You are missing out.
I don't even like sausages that much.
That's not what I heard.
I'm not missing.
I'm more.
I'm not
I'm
missing
more
out
of a
on
taco
anything.
person.
I like beef sausage.
I like tacos.
I
Ugh,
bet you do.
I don't think tacos like you.
Yeah,
No,
well, the problem is
she's making phallic jokes, so I'm correcting her.
the problem is he likes fish tacos. That's his problem.
Dr. Dov wants to go to a Buc-ee's. I'm telling you, if you go to a Buc-ee's, be prepared for a large crowd around everything. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I went in there once and it was real busy, and I went in there once and it wasn't too bad.
Okay, here you go, Libby. Friction Vixen has beef sausage here at her house and deer sausage. So fly your happy ass back to the States.
I will.
Head over to, I know she lives in Georgia somewhere, and you'll have all the beef sausage you can stuff down your pie hole.
I got beef sausage, I got deer sausage, I got pork sausage, I got
see,
sausage.
The only reason I bring up the beef sausages is because I was trying to show people the art that is sausage sandwiches. I couldn't find any, so I couldn't fucking make them sausage sandwiches, and I was sad.
We have sausage sandwiches here in the States. They're usually up in the Midwest and the Northeast where the heavy Italian population is.
Well, see, that brings up the age-old debate with hot dogs. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
No, it's not.
A hot dog is a hot dog. A sandwich is a sandwich.
But what if I cut the hot dog down the middle?
No, but I don't have two slices of bread. It's one slice of bread. You put butter on it. Then you put caramelized onion that you fried up in a pan on it. And then you put the sausage and sauce. And then you eat it. And it's fucking good.
Well, you put butter on everything.
Yeah, I put
butter is its own food group.
I don't think kangaroo sausage is a thing.
Oh, yeah, no, they sell kangaroo meat in shops here.
Yeah, they sell kangaroo meat. Yeah.
It hops off the plate.
I did not know that. Nick D TV is joining the party. Mr. West by God, Virginia himself.
You don't even live in West Virginia.
Well, he's a West Virginia fan.
What's up with all these West? Is Joey Foster the only West Virginia fan around that actually lives in West Virginia?
Yeah, probably.
By the way, if you haven't already done so, please click the thumbs up button for me. Maybe get me to 20 thumbs ups. That would be nice. I got 27 people in here. Get me to 20 thumbs up. Come on. Help a brother out. Well, Nick D says he was born in Morgantown, so, that counts.
Oh, yeah, that counts. Well, that's like me. I was born in Florida. I just don't live there anymore.
And we miss you, Slim. We'd like you to come back. But at least you live in another tax-free state like Florida. So,
man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Me and my wife talked about this last time we were in Clearwater. I don't know if I would move back at this point. There's just too many damn people down there.
Well, don't move to the coast. Move to other places.
Where am I gonna move? Out there to fucking Yeehaw Junction?
Believe it or not, folks, there is a town in Florida called Yeehaw Junction. Believe it or not, it actually exists.
and that's where Saleen actually lives.
and guess what? No. In Yeehaw Junction, the chickens have the right of way.
Now that I did not know.
Oh yeah.
There's also I always found this town, the little town, to be funny. There's a town in Manatee County, which is just a little north of where I am, but inland, called Duet. Believe it or not, Duet.
We go down through my job. I go down to Okeechobee and Apopka a lot.
Oh, that's in the middle of the state.
Yep.
Duet, I think, has it's Duette, I think. I'll look it up. Hang on. Yeah, DUETTE, Duet. It's where State Road 62 intersects with Keentown Road. There's not a lot there, but it is a community in Manatee County. Do it.
Well, Dr. Bob, I've never done it with porcupine, but squirrel and dumplings is really good.
Thank you, Friction. Yeah, but there is a town. It's more towards the east coast of Florida, but it is inland a little bit. It's called Yeehaw Junction.
Sure is.
You don't believe me? Look it up.
I've driven through it working before.
I've driven through it on my way. I've driven through it on my way to the east coast, trying to get on 95.
Yeah, I got off 75 just south of Ocala, headed to Okeechobee. Because sometimes I'll just take some back highways just to give me something different to look at. And I went through Yeehaw Junction.
You know, there are places in the middle of the in the middle of the state of Florida that are really, you know, they're nice looking places. They're small towns where you don't want to try that in a small town. They're nice places, and every once in a while you drive through one of them, and they're having like you know, a festival or, you know, a fair or something like that. You know.
Well, see, I was part of the reason too I wasn't gonna move back to Florida is because I wanted to buy some property, and land ain't cheap in the state of Florida.
No, they aren't.
You know where land is cheap? Out in West Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get it for. I mean, damn, you get out there past Midland, in between like Midland and El Paso, boy, you can get land cheap as hell. Buy me 100 acres, stick a house in the middle of it.
Yeah, nobody will bother you. Oh, my.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Just have good air conditioning because it's hot as a motherfucker out there.
Well, it's a lot.
You could always build an underground
it's almost
house.
desert out there, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't it like desert out there in West Texas?
Parts of it, yeah.
Desert-ish.
Oh, build an underground house.
That's a thought.
They do that at Cooper.
Can't do that in Florida, unfortunately. You can't. You dig down far enough, you hit the water table.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where a lot of people. That's where a lot of people.
North Florida.
Yeah, probably. But a lot of people like to buy property out in places like what Slim is talking about and build a small house on it, and then they dig a big hole and put a shelter in there, and then cover it up, and then they have a bug out place to go.
Okay.
When the world eventually goes to hell.
I've looked at burying one of those Connex boxes in my backyard now. Those things you pick those things up for like $2,000-$3,000.
There's a couple of companies that build those, you know, the high-end type of bunkers. They look like containers, but they're supposedly better and better engineered. And
Hey, listen, I'm a redneck, sir. It may not, by the time I get done, it may not be the prettiest something you ever laid eyes on, but by God, that dog will hunt.
I've seen videos of them on YouTube where these platinum level, they call it platinum level bug out shelters. I mean, they're $500,000 for those damn things installed. That includes, you know, digging the hole, preparing the foundation, installing them, burying them. Then they build a house on top of them. The house is basically somewhere where they can live, but it's basically there as a hidden access point.
Christ on a bike. Why dedicate so much energy towards being afraid of something?
I don't know. You have to ask them.
Christ, I've lived with chronic anxiety. It sucks ass. That's like the last thing I'd want to fucking wish on anyone to experience.
Well, you know,
I'm
these people
confused.
don't look
How do
at
we
it
get over
as
the
anxiety. They just look at it as, you know, trying to prepare for a very bad eventuality in their minds. You know, you'd have to
Well, I
ask
mean,
them.
I have a practical use for one. I live in Tornado Alley, so having something
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
in the
that's
ground.
what those things. Yeah.
And I've taken advantage of those companies that sell that kind of what they call prepper stuff. You know, because I live in a hurricane zone, so you know I could go days or even longer without power, and I need some way to, you know, to feed my family. So I have a lot
So
of that type food.
so long as you don't rely on like Alex Jones's store or anything for like your supplements.
No, I'm just talking about, you know.
Come buy my supplements now.
I'm sorry. I like making fun of him. He's great.
You know, people focus on the like off the wall shit he says, but I mean, if you go back through a lot of the shit he said over the years, it actually turned out to be true.
Well, you know, he got lucky with the Waco, Texas thing.
Well, not just that. He was talking about the government using the NSA to spy on people 15 years before they finally admitted to it.
Yeah, just because he says a whole bunch of fucking shit doesn't mean he actually predicted it, though. Like, how many times have people found stuff that The Simpsons apparently predicted?
I don't know. I think to a certain extent, when you spend your life digging into the screwed up shit the government does, it's got to fuck with your head.
Oh, he's not sane.
Oh no, he was an alcoholic for years too.
He, I think he's done a hell of a lot of coke.
I don't know. You may be right. I don't know.
And he's just cooked his fucking brain. Because he talks so fucking fast. You're like, dude, slow the fuck down.
Oh no, he's not fast. Now Ben Shapiro talks fast.
Oh yeah, no, he goes.
I love Ben Shapiro.
Look, I don't agree.
I like him, but he comes off as
how he talks.
He comes off as whiny sometimes, and it kind of gets on my nerves a little bit.
Well, that may be, but you got to admit the man is highly intelligent and very well informed.
Oh yeah, he's not a dummy. Did you know his wife's a doctor?
Yep. They're going to have very, very overachieving children, as long as they keep them out of government schools.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
It's so easy to tweak Libby. It really is.
Can you fuck off? Can you fuck right off?
Oh, I could probably have her just straight up hating me in about 5 minutes.
Oh, no, like, Saleen and I have had lots of political arguments, but we were always friends at the end of it.
She loves me.
I just tell him he's a shit and I move on. Like, I don't hold grudges with people.
Yeah, but I'm like a big old fat chigger. Once I get underneath your skin, I just burrow my way in deeper.
I don't know what one of those is, but okay.
It's a tick.
Yeah, we got chiggers over here.
Think tick.
Oh, okay.
They got ticks over there.
We got ticks here too, but a tick is not a chigger.
I know, but it puts the image in their mind, you know.
Now I'm fucking confused. What the fuck is it?
All right, help her out. What's a chigger?
It's a cousin of a tick, so I mean, there's some relation there.
What are you doing?
I'm loading my dishwasher.
She's slamming
You move the microphone, you daft.
What were you going to call me?
I'm not supposed to use that word on a stream.
No, you're not. You'll get in trouble.
The C bomb in Australia means something completely different than it does in America.
Oh,
I mean,
no, you
no,
can
it
get in
means the
trouble
same.
for using it. You can still get
No,
in
it's
trouble
the
for
same,
using
it's the same thing in both countries, but in Australia, everyone they call everyone that word all the time. You know, like in
Yeah, like
Game
a
of Thrones.
yeah.
So I always call her Daft C bomb. Rhymes with Hunt because I love her. She's a good kid.
I've dropped that in front of my mum a couple of times, and she all but like me out.
Well, I told my mom that that's what I called you, and she got so aghast.
Did she yell at you?
Yes, she did.
She told you off for calling me that.
Yep.
Oh, she's cute.
Hey,
Well,
Nick, that's all right. You'll agree with more of what Ben Shapiro says as you get older, if you're a smart person.
Oh, me?
No, Nick.
Oh.
Most people are very liberal like that when they're younger, but if they're intelligent and all, they get more conservative as they get older.
Wait a minute. I must be dumb as fuck.
You said it, not me.
I did say it. And I'll say it again too. You want to know what I'm doing now, Celine?
I like people that can inject a little comedy into those conversations, like Bill Maher, Steven Crowder. Like, those guys are funny. Greg Gutfeld's funny, too. John Oliver's funny when he wants to be.
I don't like Bill Maher. I just don't like Bill Maher.
Bill Maher's funny, though.
Yeah. Who is the T and S show? Somebody named the T and S show
I don't know.
says hello.
I mean, at least Bill Maher's got some common sense to him.
Nate, you really have to work on your internet connection. You keep
sorry.
dropping in and out.
What? That was my first time getting out, I thought. However.
Oh, Libby, Alex just tried to call me, and I texted her that I was on the stream, and she says hi.
Oh, hello.
Cool.
Not you, Libby.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. Your name's Nate, not Libby. Get it right.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know you, sir.
Oh.
and
you stay away from my daughter.
Her and I fucking conspire against him. It's fun.
Yes, sir.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nate. Ain't nothing scary about him.
No, nothing scary about me. I'm, nothing
Look at
scary
his
about
chicken legs.
He does have some bird legs.
I don't care.
He looks like a
Why
fucking
are you staring at my legs, sir? That disturbs me.
He looks like a fucking emu prancing around.
I always wanted to hunt an emu.
I don't think they're supposed. I don't think you can hunt them, but they are fucking fast.
Yeah.
Do they taste good?
Yeah, well, so is my
Yeah.
four-wheeler.
Yeah. I've had emu meat before. It's not too bad. It's pretty good actually.
T&S
It's
show
like-
used to be Shannon Mitchell, but changed their name. Do I remember Shannon Mitchell?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember.
I'm about to
now.
say, you have a hard time remembering what you had for breakfast.
I had...
See, my
I didn't have
point,
breakfast.
you got to think about it.
I had an early lunch. I had leftover stir fry.
You happy now? I've stopped making noise.
Yes, I
Yeah,
am.
she quit slamming her crockery.
Yeah, sorry. I was loading the dishwasher and then I made another coffee and then I decided to clean down my kitchen.
You loaded yourself. What?
The
Hey yo,
hey, you're funny.
What?
He said loaded himself because I said I loaded the dishwasher. Wow, it went straight over your head. Keep up, old man.
Next time you do that, mute your damn microphone.
For what?
I don't want to hear the clanging and smashing of your dishes.
That really did just completely go over his head.
Well,
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear what you said. The damn connection glitched on me.
Well, get something other than Mac products and you'll be all right.
Got nothing to do with the Mac, sir. Nothing to do with the Mac.
Everything
Has
to do
everything
with
to
it.
do with Comcast. We all hate
Tell
Comcast.
Keep telling yourself that.
Tell me one person that likes Comcast. Go
I don't
on.
even know what
I got nothing against them.
I don't
got
know what
nothing
that
for 'em. Don't you have internet providers in Australia? Or is
Yeah,
that,
but yeah, we do, but we don't have that fucking brand over here. I didn't know that's
well,
what the fuck it was.
you don't know what Comcast is? I thought Comcast was omnipotent.
Oh, well, it probably is over here, but I'm bogan, so I don't fucking know what the fuck it is.
I'm surprised that the whole thing isn't taken over by the government over there.
Why? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Come on, let's have it out. What the fuck's your problem now?
Give it time.
Yeah, that's true.
What is your problem?
I got no problem. I was just kind of surprised
Well,
that
I mean,
the internet service
you want
isn't
a
provided
list?
by the Australian government.
What's wrong with the Australian? Well, I mean, the Australian government isn't perfect by any means, but what the fuck exactly are you referring to, Buster?
The only other option we have where I live is Fios, and Fios did not run fiber into my neighborhood yet, so I don't have any other option.
Customer, they saw you and go, "Oh no, it's him."
I'm just saying that you live in one of those countries that does the cradle to grave stuff. So I figured
we would have
a utility like the internet and cable TV and phone would be handled by the government.
I thought you were going to go on about their COVID concentration camps.
Oh Christ!
Well, that too, but I was just sticking with the utility, and she says that the government doesn't do that, and I am pleasantly and happily surprised.
They were supposed to do this fiber optic broadband upgrade of the network. And they didn't actually, and they did start off with the fiber optic cable, but then they realized it was too expensive. So they just started replacing the old copper with new copper.
Well, I guess. What's your on the cell service? What's your fastest speed?
I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to that.
Well, do you have a little symbol on your cell phone that says 4G, 5G?
Oh yeah,
LTE?
but you know what my screen on my phone looks like? I can't read the fucking thing up the top there. I think they're rolling out 5G at the moment. They're in the process of doing that.
Well, be careful. 5G causes frogs to be gay.
No. 5G causes brain tumors.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what causes the frogs to be gay?
Oh God, what was it? That was something that actually turned out to be true. It was a chemical they were putting in the water.
Oh, yeah, I heard that some blurb on some news report that they glossed over real fast, and they said, "Yeah, frogs are gay." Okay,
cool.
You mean Alex Jones was right about that? Oh God.
If you say enough shit for as long as he has, you eventually become right about something.
I don't even know how you listen to him anymore. I don't even know.
Well,
I don't
to
know
be
where I
honest-
would go to find him.
Giggle my ass off the whole time. Like, I don't take it seriously at all. I think he's just a sad
I
clown.
don't watch. I don't watch his show, but he's been doing a bunch of co-hosting with Steven Crowder.
Yeah. I've
When
heard
he's
of
just
him.
laid back chilling, he's fucking funny.
Hmm.
It's like you see him on Joe Rogan's podcast. Alex Jones is funny as hell. Especially when you get him drunk and high and he starts talking about interdimensional child predators.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I've heard that one.
That was funny as... That's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. But Eddie Bravo's
Why does it
really
always-
into conspiracy stuff, too.
Yeah.
So he was
Why
sitting there
does it
egging on.
always look like you're beating up your fucking keyboard?
Oh, he
Because-
always does that.
Because he got a reproduction 1983 keyboard that makes a shit ton of noise. Because they wanted everybody to think it's that keyboard that they introduced in the transition over from the typewriter.
Yeah, I know which
You
one.
mean
you're
the
referring.
classic IBM Model M? Yes. I learned to type on those keyboards, and I type faster on this keyboard than one of those mush boards that come with all modern computers.
What the
And
fuck?
if you don't like it, I don't care.
So you're stuck in the fucking 80s, basically.
Yep.
And
Move
why
on, dude!
and is that a problem?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Arrested
because
development. It's bad for your overall fucking mental health, as we can see.
Whoa.
It's a
You
good
talking
thing
to
I
me
missed
about
the
mental
80s.
health is like is really the pot calling the kettle black.
Oh, yeah. Hey, at least I know I'm fucking off the wall.
I know I'm not right in the head. So
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't care.
see, luckily I don't remember the 80s, and I really didn't miss much because I looked it up. I missed a lot of spandex, Aquanet, and apparently a flock of seagulls.
Oh, you missed Chernobyl and the Challenger exploding.
Yeah, well, that's Georgia Tech's fault.
Georgia Tech's fault.
She doesn't understand that
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
My bad.
It's a university in
Well, I
US.
would. You explained it to me.
Well, I mean, is it really a bad thing that I missed Chernobyl and the Challenger, though? I mean, it's
No,
not
Well, I
exactly.
mean, their historical thing. Hang on, wait. Didn't the fucking Berlin Wall go down in the 80s?
Yes.
I think.
There you go,
Are
that's
you
not-
sure that wasn't 90?
No, it was 89.
Okay. Well, I was alive for that. I was a year old.
I was 20. No, 19. Sorry, 19.
Ha! You're old as fuck.
Damn.
Move on. It's healthy to just move with the times. If you stay stuck, then that's when you fucking lose.
the 2020 suck. There's been nothing but shit since we switched
Fucking
over.
what? We all know that, and we're still all fucking here.
Well, doesn't mean I have to like it.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Shut
So
up. I'm
that
talking about-
means, so that means that you've got to stay with like an outdated fucking keyboard.
Yes.
Oh, for God.
Except this keyboard was made in 2021. So it's not
Logical fucking genius at work, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
That's like
Yeah,
buying a typewriter.
Dr. Bob's nightmare is correct. You missed Disco Duck.
Another good thing that I probably missed.
Thank you, Nick.
No,
I'm
Nick.
gonna make Nick a mod just for that. As soon as the screen scrolls up a little bit. Oh wait, I can do it.
Yeah,
now.
missing disco is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Shut up, Hoagie. Pain in the ass.
What did Hoagie say?
He told him to get with the times.
Yes, thank you.
No.
Oh, fuck, you're stubborn.
Well, I mean, I'll agree with his point that there are plenty of things, quote unquote, referred to as old school that should be kept around.
Yeah, like men are men and use the men's bathroom.
I can't disagree with you.
Little boys should not be wearing tuckable bathing suits.
Oh. I haven't owned a PC ever, which is kind of surprising.
I haven't either. Don't feel bad. I've owned a couple laptops, but that's about it.
Yeah.
The Muppets made their debut on Saturday Night Live premiere season. Yeah. Oh, they made you go to bed. Yeah, Saturday Night Live hasn't been a show for anybody since the not ready for primetime players left the show.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny in decades.
Yeah, I agree.
And you'll never convince me otherwise. We've already gone over the Buc-ee's thing, Hoagie.
Yeah, you missed the whole Buc-ee's conversation.
Yeah. Buc-ee's was a place that I wanted to experience. I got to experience, and I'll never go back. It's too damn big, too damn crowded, and too much of a goddamn redneck circus.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You're a miserable old prick. Yeah, neither do I.
You know,
if you walked in, Libby, you of all people, if you walked into a Buc-ee's, you would have an apoplectic shock.
No. I'd get through it. I'd deal with it. I wouldn't be happy, but I'd do it.
That Muppets reference reminds me of a joke. What's long and green and smells like bacon?
Kermit's dick.
Don't know.
That's actually not bad. I was just going to say Kermit's fingers.
Oh, that's an image I didn't need.
What's the opposite of Christopher Walken? Christopher Reeves.
Jesus.
Too
soon?
Too soon. No, never too soon.
I say he's been dead for more than a decade. I think it's okay.
Oh, it was kind of sad what happened to him, though.
Hey, well, absolutely. I'm not debating that. Still doesn't mean we can't have some dark jokes about it, though.
Yeah, but it's still sad.
Hell, could have happened to me. I've fallen off a horse before.
I got bucked off of a horse. That was no fun.
Even horses hate you.
The feeling is mutual.
Well, that's probably more of an apt description of what happened to me because I was helping my brother-in-law break in a horse.
I was just supposed to ride the damn horse, and that horse decided it didn't want to be rode that day, and just got out of the corral with me on it, and then all of a sudden, I wasn't on it anymore.
You're supposed to hold on.
I did. Threw me anyway.
Not good enough, apparently. Guess what they can't do? You bury their fucking nose in their ass, and they can't buck you off. I promise you.
Horses frighten me, so I stay away.
And then for good measure, when I stood up after it threw me off, when I stood up, it turned around and kicked me.
Ooh.
And what'd you do to this fucking horse?
that horse had a bad attitude, and everyone at the summer camp knew it. And I was assigned to her that day, and she said, "Nope, I'm not being rode today. I'm going to throw the first sumbitch off that tries to ride." And that first sumbitch was me, and I went flying off the back and stood up, dazed and hurt, and she turned around and kicked me in the leg.
I've never understood. I've never understood when they play water polo how they keep the horses from drowning.
I don't know.
Over his head again.
Huh?
Your comedy's wasted here, Slim.
It is. I could have made $75 saying these jokes in front of 30 people at a comedy club, but
yeah, but you have a captive, appreciative audience here. I am not wonky-eyed, shippies.
Wonky-eyed.
You know who she sounds like when she laughs like that? You remember the witch in the Bugs Bunny cartoon?
Oh, get fucked.
I thought you were going to say Fran Drescher.
Oh.
No, Fran Drescher is a yenta. Yeah, Libby doesn't laugh like a yenta.
A what?
A yenta.
The fuck is
Nobody
that?
Nobody here speaks Yiddish, sir.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Okay, do you remember well, I don't know if they play Saturday Night Live in Australia.
Oh, yeah, they do, but I don't watch it.
Okay, was it Mike Myers? He did that bit where he dressed up like a little old, not a middle-aged Jewish lady, and he called it Coffee Time or something like that. Does anybody remember this but me?
Dude, I'm 35
No,
years old.
Dr. Dobbs, a yenta is not a shiksa. A shiksa is a female Gentile.
Oh.
A yenta is a female Jewish woman, usually from Long Island. I'm sorry, Long Island. So they sort of sound like the Sal, you want to go out for coffee?
Oh, wow, you did that way too good.
Yeah, it's because I grew up with shiksas in my family, and not shiksas, yentas. If you go, okay, you remember that show? What was that comedy show that Drescher did that lasted multiple seasons?
The Nanny.
The Nanny.
Yeah, The Nanny.
Okay, go watch an episode of The Nanny and listen to how Fran Drescher talks. That's a yenta.
Yeah, I know how she talks.
Yeah, annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it's like, and when she did and that other one that was on Friends, Janice, I think her name was. Oh my God. Yeah. And she laughed just like Libby does.
I don't sound that fucking bad.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
At least I can laugh. When's the last time you've actually genuinely laughed?
A couple of days ago.
Yeah, laugh. Bullshit. You're the equivalent of a storm cloud.
Yeah. Dr. Dobbs says his mom's a shiksa and my auntie is an Wait, my mom's a shiksa and my auntie? That makes no sense. Your mom is your mom and your aunt? Huh? What? Never mind. They're Asian hotties, though, so it's okay. Yeah, like I said, Dan Aykroyd, one of the members of the Not Ready for Primetime Players. Jerry, you ignorant slut. Classic skit. And when all those people left Saturday Night Live to pursue better things and they brought on the whole new cast that just went to shit.
Now, see, I don't agree with that because
A
when
few
like
standouts here and there, Eddie Murphy and
Eddie Murphy, Chris Farley, David Spade, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I said a few standouts, but the writing went to hell after a while, and then it was that, you know, now it's that we don't want to be funny, we just want the angry political applause. Yeah, it's no fun to watch anymore. That hasn't been fun to watch anymore for decades, but that's just my opinion. You know, like, you know, according to Libby, I'm a crusty old man who doesn't laugh. So what the fuck do I know?
Yeah, misery guts.
Well, except you're wrong, but that's okay.
No, I'm really not.
You really are.
If we sat down and tallied.
But on that note of me being right and you being wrong, I have to get off now because I have to go get my mom and take her to dinner.
Tell her that you called me the C word again.
I will. Well, I didn't.
You did, though.
No, not on this stream.
Yeah, but I understood what you meant.
Well, yeah, but the saying C word is not the same as saying the actual word.
You'll still get the same reaction, I guarantee.
Well, yeah, but the reaction in your country is different from the reaction in my country.
Yeah, depending on who you say it to.
Well, you say it to a woman in this country, and it's the unforgivable sin. You say it to a woman in your country, they're as likely to be angry as they are to laugh it off.
Yeah, I'm about to say they're going to laugh at it in Britain too.
I'm just saying. Anyway, I got to go.
Well, no, you don't have to. You're choosing to.
Well, yes, I'm choosing to because I have to. So thank you to Nate for showing up and then coming on and off and on and off about 10,000 times and leaving of his own accord. I'm sorry my internet glitched there for a while, but, you know, the power dropped and that knocked out my router. But I guess the stream kept going, which is okay.
I entertain the people.
Well, you're very good at it, sir, and I appreciate your help.
I try.
All right. Well, keep it between the ditches and get the hell out of Kentucky as soon as you can.
Well, unfortunately, I'm sleeping here at night.
Oh, well, you have my sympathy, sir. I hope you're armed.
Words. I always.
Yeah, well, I know that. But
I'm never not.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, you know, wishing you well in your endeavors of not getting mugged in Kentucky.
Yeah. I ain't going to be in Louisville, so I'll be all right.
Good point. Anyway, thank you, Flynn, and thank you, Libby, for coming on and entertaining the folks.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And good travels to you, Slim.
Yeah, sure.
See you later. Anyway, that is episode 144 in the books of Wednesday Afternoon Live with me, the SaleenDriver, the driver of the Saleen, as it says right there. Right there. Had a great time. Again, sorry about the thunderstorm knocking out my internet. Maybe I ought to get one of those backup battery power packs for the router in the other room. And maybe I'll think about doing that. Y'all have a good rest of the evening. Thank you all for stopping by. Atypical Gump, of course, thank you for the super chat. Slim and Lib and Nate for being on the stream. Mike Vick, Albert Sancho, Hoagie, Nick D TV, Dr. Bob, Lou, Battle Angel for popping in real quick. Jay Shipes for mostly behaving himself. Nature Boy for the TNS show, and who else? Clint Eastwood was here. Friction Vixen, Traction Jackson, I think, was in here too. Big Dog Brett was here. Good to see him too. Y'all have a good rest of the evening. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again next week. Till then.